Welcome, sports betting world to Fade in the Books. I'm here testing out new display and stuff like that. So I want to go on the live stream, see how it went, whatnot. I'm looking at my background now. It's not looking the best. So let's see here. We can go in and change that real quick. Let's get to looking at something that's a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right, now we're back. I'm just gonna go over a few picks that I like tonight. Today's matchup is happy hour on FanDuel, so make sure you go ahead and get that special offer for them boosts or whatnot they're giving out. Looks like it's 30% boost, so we're gonna roll with one of them tonight. Let's get a little music, a little background music going on here, and we're gonna get into these picks. Switch over here to Props Madness. And we're rolling with the best tool for NBA sports betting. It helped me out last week. Cashed a nice little one there. Also on a few picks. Been going even money on the picks. That's always a good thing, especially with this crazy NBA season. I'm going to hop right into this first game. We got the Cavs and the Pistons. Divisional game. Eastern Conference. Ranked number 1 in the East, number 4 in the East. Key injuries for the Cavs is Donovan Mitchell is out. Harden, he's a game time decision. Evan Mobley's been playing with a messed up thigh. The Pistons coming in pretty healthy, except for Isaiah Stewart. Of course, he was suspended, so he's still serving that. So let's get into the first pick. And the first pick that I really like tonight is Duncan Robinson. I like Duncan Robinson, and I like his points over 11.5. And as you see here on Props Madness, they don't think he's going to get it, but I'm going to show you why I'm taking it, why it's my best bet here. If we look at his minutes, he's expected to play between 19 and 29 minutes. He's over that line in 12 or 21 games. Now let's factor in him with Kay Cunningham and Dern. And we're also going to go to splits when they play at home. And we look at it at home, 18 or 14. And now I'm going to figure in the opponent ranking. Now, above the break, that's his favorite shot. The Cavs are ranked number 7th. If you look down here, they're ranked 7th. And 57% of his shots is above the break, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to highlight this, just the last 10 games. We're going to highlight it, and we're going to put it as a challenging matchup, because for Duncan Robinson, it's a challenging matchup. And when we hit that, we see that he's 7 or 8 on the hit rate for that. So that's what I'm kind of rolling with him being at home. Challenging matchups proves it's no issue for Duncan Robinson, and covering 11.5 points, especially at home. The Cavs without Mitchell tonight. Harden may not play, so it's gonna be rough outing for those other guys to step up. Now the Cavs, they lost a tough game to Milwaukee without Mitchell and without Harden. But we're talking about the Pistons, and they're a different monster. So my first bet that I'm placing, I'm taking Duncan Robinson. And I'm taking his over on points tonight. I just like the matchup. Even though, and it's at plus money right now. Again, the Cavs ranked number 7th above the break. But in challenging matchups, as you see here from Props Madness, he's covered that line in 7 of 8 games as far as the matchup being at home with Kay Cunningham and with Jalen Duren. So we're going to shoot over here. Another one I like, we're going to go to this Grizzly Mavs game here. And I like Scottie Pippen Jr. Ty Jerome, as we see here, he's doubtful for tonight. A lot of times when you say doubtful for a player, they're not complaining. And I like Scottie Pippen for his assists. If we look at his assists, he's over that line 3 or 6 games, so he's 50% on it. But again, I love Props Madness, so I'm going to show you how it works and how I place my picks. sometimes on my picks, y'all, I just get greedy. I want to push that parlay up, nice little payout when I should just take the plays I like and just roll with it. Hopefully they cash out. But I'm going to go over here and why I like Scottie Pippen Jr. at his 4.5 assists. Last 10 games, we see that the Mavs, they're ranked 30th in assists allowed, right? So they're at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to click that, and we're going to click a favorable matchup. We see Scottie Pippen Jr. is at 50%. Now, without Ty Jerome taking up his minutes, we're going to factor in without Ty Jerome, and we see he's 2 of 2 in those games with 6 and 8 assists. So with Ty Jerome, I don't think he's playing this game, being doubtful. I'm going to roll with Scottie Pippen Jr. over his 4.5 assists. And against a team ranked 30th in assists allowed in the Dallas Mavs, I think this is a pretty safe bet there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lock in Scottie Pippen Jr. for over 4.5 assists. And we can also, let's look at his minutes here. His minutes, let's see. So I project him to probably get at least 25 to 30 minutes maybe this game. So the minutes should definitely be there with Ty Jerome out. So give me a second here. I'm going to lock this play in. 4.5 for Scottie Pippen Jr. Go ahead. Let's go through this slate. It's only 6 games. Let's go with the Thunder. And we got Shai's back. Reigning MVP. He's back. Going up against the Denver Nuggets at home. And we know the Thunder, they still been kicking tail without Shai, without Jay Will. Hardestein, picked up a little bit of slack, helping out with assists. Chet, you got Isaiah, who's leading the team in scoring without Shai. But tonight, I'm rolling with Shai's assists. They got me at 6.5 assists. I may play an alternate on this because I just don't think the minutes are going to be there. He's expected to play 26 to 36 minutes. I don't know about that. It's possible he could. I think he was out for a hamstring injury. And you got to be kind of, cautious with those injuries or whatnot. He was out longer than a lot of people with a hamstring injury would be out. Because, of course, the Thunder, they're like 8, 9, 10 deep. And so he was able to, rest up a little more. Coming back playing at home against the Nuggets. If we look here, they're 18th in assists allowed. His dominant assist zone, they're 28th. So we look there in a favorable matchup. We're also going to go here. But we're not going to go there. We can't get too much on the stats there. But we're going to go here with the assist allowed to the dominant position. He's over that line in 6 of 14 games. But again, this Thunder team is different. We're also going to look at the head-to-head. Let's see if we can get one for head-to-head. I don't think they don't have one for a head-to-head meeting with them. Don't like that. So we're going to look at him at home. He's right there, 1 of 6. But the way the Nuggets played him, and I do believe they played him before, I just got to get in here and figure it out. Where to show it. Maybe they haven't played him yet. Well, we'll go with that. But his 6.5 assists, I'm gonna roll with that. Without Jay Will, he's covered the line in 6 of 9 games. So against the Denver Nuggets, they're not gonna let him go off on them. They're gonna force him. They're gonna blitz him. They're gonna force him to kick the ball out. And he has plenty of shooters around him with Casey Wallace, with Lou Dort, Isaiah Joe, Wiggins. You know, those guys, even Jay Will, the big man coming off the bench, he can knock down a 3 for a big man. So Shea, over 6.5 assists. I'm gonna roll that. I'm gonna roll with that one and lock that one in. Can't be scared when you're betting out here, man. I done seen people put 20 leg parlays together, man. They try to dumb them down, man, and still miss. So if you're gonna bet, go ahead, go with your gut, man, and just put it out there. Let's see, another game I'm looking at. Let's see, the Knicks and Bucks here. I like Kevin Porter Jr. against that Knicks squad. His dominant shot zone, they're 16. He's over that line in 8 of 14 games. Again, without Giannis out, he's over that line in 6 of 8 games. Home game, over 18.5. Against a Knicks squad, you never know what Knicks team is going to show up. So, Kevin Porter Jr., over 18.5 points. I'm rolling with that one too. Trying to get these in before these lines move. So I'm just kind of speeding through them here. It went up to 19.5 on FanDuel. I still take it up to 20. I still go with him at 20, playing at home against the Knicks. I still take that Kevin Porter Jr. at over 19.5 points. Let's look at this Celtics-Nets game. Peyton Pritchard, he's been in a shooting slump. But you know, man, shooters, man, they can be in a slump for a couple games. They can be in a slump for 5 or 6 games. Just don't know about Peyton Pritchard, man. Something is going on with him. Could this be a bounce back game against the Nets at home? I don't know. Let's look in here and see. Challenging matchup for him at home. He's 4-7 games against them. Might take these off. Let's see. They played yet head to head. Don't look like they played any games this season against one another. Let's see, with Jaylen Brown and with White at home. He's over this line in 3 of 6. Woo! I don't know. He is in a shooting slump. I don't know about him, man. The Nets, man, are ranked number 8th in the pull-up. Number 9th in catch and shoot. It's might be a tough game for Peyton Pritchard to get back out of a shooting slump, man. I don't know. May have to pivot from Peyton Pritchard, even though he's in this slump. Jaylen Brown over 26.5. His dominant shoot zone, they're 27th, favorable. Then we may look at Jaylen Brown over 26.5 points. At home, he's 4-7 in that. Only could be potential for a blowout this game, especially if Michael Porter Jr. isn't playing, but it looks like he's playing. Then we'll roll with the Jaylen Brown. Take Jaylen Brown over his 26.5 points. I like that play. Well, that's 5 picks I went through. I'm going to hop off here. I kind of like the way this, look, how it's showing on the screen now for the stream. So I think I'm going to roll with it. I'm able to show a little bit more on the graphs for Props Madness. Again, I'm still working out, a schedule where I can get, be a little more professional looking with a script or whatnot during these live streams, doing my recordings. I do work at 9 to 5. This is just, a hobby for me. It's just something I want to do. But it will get better in time. I told you it's a work in progress when we started. Sub count is going up. Appreciate the support. I just got to find the right time schedule, where people are able to join the chat, be a little more interactive with the videos, but it'll come. It'll come. Appreciate y'all checking out this stream. Appreciate the subscriber count. This is your first time checking out the channel. Go ahead, please subscribe, like, comment on this video, on this stream, help push it out to others' algorithms. Again, subscriber count is going up, views are going up. Also, I do a short just about every day, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss those. Hey, let's have a good Friday night. Hopefully cash out these 5 picks, and I'm going to go over them with you one more time. I have Duncan Robinson over 11.5 points. Scottie Pippen Jr. over 4.5 assists. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I took him over 6.5 assists. Kevin Porter Jr. over 19.5 points. Jaylen Brown over 26.5 points. Those are my 5 plays tonight. Matter of fact, I'm going to take Shai down. I'm going to take Shai Gilgeous. I'm going to take him at 6 assists. I think 6 assists is probably that magic number. So we're just going to take him down to 6 assists. I don't think it's going to be too much of a loss on it. It's at minus 215. Still with the boosters, still be a good payout. Again, taking Shai down to 6 assists instead of 6.5. Again, thank y'all for checking out